Holly, the Twisted Sister, back again with another free balloon animal tutorial for you guys. Today is Winnie the Pooh Day in the United States. Who knew he had his own holiday, but here we are. And so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to come up with a cute Winnie the Pooh type bear balloon, a bear that looks like Winnie the Pooh, but is not actually Winnie the Pooh. So we're gonna come see what we can come up with here today. I think that this one's pretty cute, but I can't wait to hear what you guys think in the comments and also see your Pooh Bear pictures in our Facebook group. If you're not a member over there, please join. That's a great place for everyone to share their work of our weekly designs and see what other people are making with balloons as well to get some inspiration. So I'm going to start off. I've got two yellow 260s inflated here, about 6 pumps with my hand pump. This one's a little shorter, but 4 to 5 inches on the tail should be good. I also have a red with about a 5 or 6 inch tail on the end. I've also got a black 260 here, just we need a little bit for the nose and possibly some eyes, but I think today we're going to draw the eyes on. We'll see as we go. All right, so I'm going to start off with my 260 that is not tied to the red one. That's going to be for his body. This one is going to be for his arms and his head. So it's going to be a pretty good design, I think. Not using too many balloons, but getting a character that is wearing a shirt. This could be a great base for all kinds of critters that you want to have like a little shirt on them, like this character. So we're going to start off with his hand. So I'm just going to make a small round bubble and then fold it over. We don't want to make a huge loop here, just a small one for his paw. Okay, squeeze your balloon out as you go. That can help you avoid unnecessary popping. We want to do some short arms. If you make the arms too long here, it's not going to look right. They're going to be sticking way far out. These pudgy and cute, okay? So short arms. About 3 inches there, maybe 2.5 on the arm. We're going to do a pinch twist here just to kind of stop what we're doing with the arm and do a head real fast, okay? So I've got our pinch twist here. Now we're going to do a loop for his snout. He's not going to have a neck, guys. Necks are overrated. No neck on this bear. All right, so we've got our loop. We want to take the remaining balloon coming up from that loop and short. Keep it short. So short little bubble, maybe 2 inches there. I'm going to do 2 small loops for the ears. Don't go too big or you're going to run out of balloon. We got a lot of stuff we're trying to do with this one balloon here. So 2 little ears. Okay, to keep these ears facing forward, if you're not going to put whites on for the eyes, then we need to put a pinch twist here in the yellow. So that's what I'm going to do, just a small pinch twist to hold the ears in place where I want them. And that may make us run out of our yellow balloon here, but we'll see if we can finish it off. I'm going to come back down, the same size bubble is here, and twist it into this pinch twist. So once you get everything done there and line everything up, it should look something like this. So we've got his little face with the loop, 2 bubbles for the face, the ears, we've got his arm and his paw. So we want to do another arm and paw with whatever we have left. If it's gotten too tight for you and you need to put another balloon here, feel free to do that. You could also try making some of these bubbles smaller or really stretching your balloon out to get a little extra length to try to get this all in one balloon. I'm going to see if we can go ahead and finish this off with what we have without popping it. It's going to be a little tight, but we did it. All right, I'm going to tuck my nozzle in here to hide that. So both sides look relatively clean and the same. All right, so there is the top part of our bear. We're going to do his body now. So we're going to be working all these balloons together, twisting things into each other. What I find helpful when I'm learning something like this, where there's a certain order of steps that I need to twist things in, is once I complete the design, I will take a Sharpie and sometimes number what balloons I twisted first. So I'll put like a 1, 2, 2. That means these got twisted together. 3. So if that helps you remember as you're learning, that's something that a lot of people that I've taught how to twist balloons will actually do after we make the designs. They'll write the numbers on the bubbles. So just a little tip there if that helps you. So what we want to do is take our balloons that are tied together, our red and yellow, and we're actually going to start by taking our red and we're going to wrap it around one arm of our bear. And you want to make sure it's a nice tight wrap that goes all the way around the arm and pull it nice and tight. You don't want this loop to be too humongous. So squeeze it and twist it into the beginning here. All right, so you've got one arm with sleeve on. We're going to bring our red and yellow 260s together. And we don't want to make this bubble too big, so about 2 to 3 inches. This is going to go across his body, underneath his head, like that. We're going to take our red balloon, now that we're over here on the other side, and we're going to do another loop around the other arm. So give it a little squeeze, pull it nice and tight, do a nice little loop right around that other arm. Okay, so we should have that now. He's got his shirt on. You probably have the yellow here in the back. This actually is going to get pulled down and be in the front like that. So this is actually going to be his tummy sticking out from underneath his shirt. So we want to take our red balloon, squeeze it out just a little bit, and bring our red balloon back across the back of our bear like that. We're going to give it a twist, and you want to find one of your nozzles. I've got my red nozzle here. We're going to wrap that nozzle around the balloon to lock this piece in here. So just wrap it around a few places, tuck it in, so we have this. So now we have his shirt on. His shirt is finished. We've got a red bubble in the back, a red bubble in the front, and one yellow bubble going across the bottom. All right, we want to go ahead and make the legs at this point. So again, on the legs, you want to keep them short. So I'm going to do about a 3-inch bubble or so. I'm going to do 2 small loops for the feet. So there's 1 and 2. To keep the feet kind of flattened out how I want them to look, I'm going to put a little pinch twist here on the yellow. And we're going to come back up, make another bubble here, the same size as this one. So I'm going to measure first, do my twist, and then we're going to twist this up. Use this red tail that you have to twist this into there. All right. Now, if you're seeing sort of all this ugly stuff in his neck, we can fix that. We can kind of scoot his arms out of those sleeves a little bit, or scoot the sleeves up closer to the face. Just kind of get his head more down in between those sleeves like that. Okay, at this point, if you want to be done with everything, I think you could probably finish it off. I like to make them look nice and pudgy though. So I'm going to take my yellow balloon and I'm going to bring it back across underneath the shirt just one more time to give him a little bit extra pudge. You might not like pudge, but we're going to give him a little extra pudge. He's been eating a lot of honey, getting ready for the winter. So I'm going to come across, twist one more twist. And to attach this, because there's no nozzles over here on this side of our bear or anything to really twist this into, I'm not going to twist it into anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come out and give myself a nice long tail. I'm going to pull this tail really tight. Okay, and I'm going to take it all the way around the middle of my bear. Once, twice. You can go as long as you want, but once we have it wrapped around a couple times, then I'm going to tuck it in between a couple of balloons. So wrapping your tail around your design is going to kind of cinch everything together just slightly, and it'll give a more rounded look instead of things tending to want to spread out and be flat. That'll kind of keep everything rounded and pudgy like we want for this character. You can do the same thing with your red tail if you'd like to. It kind of does help to keep everything tight. So I'm going to take my red, just pull everything together by going around his midsection a couple of times. It's like a corset. Suck it in. It gives them a waist. All right, so now I'm going to just make sure everything is arranged how I'd like it to be. And there you go. That is the basic design for this character. And I think this body style with this shirt could work for a lot of different characters. I have not explored that fully, but I think even just changing the colors could easily make this like a little hippo wearing a little shirt. I could see so many different characters. This is a very simple style head that works for all kinds of animals. It could easily be a dog, a cat, a ton of other things. What we have left to do now is the nose. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a black 260, just put a little puff of air in here, get that down to the size that I want for the nose, and then just take both ends and double knot them together. We're going to cut it off. We have our tail here. I'm going to slide this down the loop in the front of his face. And now you see it, don't you? Pull that nice and tight and then bring it around the head. You can lock it in with this pinch twist in the back of the head. Just wrap it around that pinch twist a couple of times to secure it. And now you've got the most adorable little yellow bear character. Now, I did try this with whites for the eyes, so you can see what that looks like here. I think it is super cute still, but you can also just draw the eyes right onto the yellow of the balloon here. So save yourself a step, since this is more of an intermediate design with all the complications of the body. It might be faster if you just draw the eyes onto the yellow part. So let's see what that looks like. Oh my goodness, too cute. I think I might even like it better without doing white balloons for the eyes and just drawing the eyes right onto the yellow. I think it's more reminiscent of the character that we are modeling this after. But you know, the whites are some further details that kind of, you know, if you're doing another character or a completely different colored bear altogether, you know, that's always an option to add more detail by doing things like white eyes. But this looks great just like that, in my opinion. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. I think this would be a great one if you have any little ones who are really big fans of this guy. They're going to know who this is immediately as soon as you give it to them. So this would be a good one to learn and just have in your repertoire in case you meet any little fans. And let me know what you guys think in the comments. I cannot wait to hear your thoughts on this one. I would love to see pictures of your bears. You can join our Facebook group for free and post pictures of your work and see what other people did and how they did on this week's design. And if you are starting to work events, it is sort of still the beginning of a new year, and a lot of people are looking to upgrade their setup or, you know, the way they display their stuff when they go to an event. Having a great looking tablecloth is an awesome and easy way to really up the level of your presentation and your professionalism when you go to an event. And I've got some really cool balloon dog printed tablecloths, of course, which I'm featuring this week. And so if you want to go check them out, they're available at the store. They come in several different sizes to fit all kinds of different tables. When I do my events, I have a huge tablecloth. I just kind of fold it in half and then flop that over on my table. And I always get comments. People are like, where did you find that fabric? Where did you find a balloon dog printed anything? They just love it. It's colorful, and it kind of hides this ugly stuff that, you know, your card and things that might be underneath your table, all your scraps. You can keep that hidden behind your table with a nice tablecloth in front of it. So check that out. I hope to see you guys in our group. And don't forget to grab the clip art for this guy if you do want to go ahead and add him to your menu. Maybe you have a themed party coming up that you'll be working and you want to add this guy on there. We've got clip art available for you guys to get so you can put it on your menus and offer this to your customers and clients. So links for everything are in the description. Again, if you liked it, I'd appreciate your thumbs up on this video, and we'll see you guys back again next time. Bye, everybody.